Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Premier Draft Murders at Karlov Manor. What do we have here? Nothing in the rare or uncommon slot that I'm that excited to jump on. I guess it's just Dogwalker. Repulsive Mutation is also a little bit tempting. Because it's a pretty powerful spell. But committing to two colors so early is kind of a no thanks. Inspector would be alright. But you can't skip a Dogwalker this early. When there's no... I don't know. I mean, I'll check, I guess, what Draftsim thinks. But Repulsive Mutation is 28th. Huh. It likes that better than Dogwalker as a first pick, huh? I don't really agree. Granite Witness? Still not really any good uncommons. Yeah? Okay. So I'll just play nothing but 3-mana 2/2s in this deck, I guess. Another Granite Witness, I think, has got to be worth it over Market Watch Phantom. Figure out what colors we're actually playing later. I mean, I don't know. This kind of suggests we want to play white. But I'm not married to it. Yeah. Okay. Not that much here. I mean... I don't like how this draft is going already. If I'd taken Repulsive Mutation, I'd at least have a more clear picture of what I'm trying to do, and I wouldn't be getting pushed off of white like this. The Vigilante is fine. Maybe I should try to make a little bit of a statement here. The Panther is just a better card, though. And would help with splashings. I don't know. You don't really splash double color stuff. I'll take the Vigilante. Let's try to make some kind of a stand for white if I can. Speaking of... No. Oh, God. If I'd taken the Panther, Nervous Gardener would be so good. It's still good. But I think Crowd Control Warden... Stick with, like, White Disguise... This kind of looks like it's a thing. Like it's happening. I don't have any, like... I have almost nothing I can cast for just white, but I've got a lot of disguise creatures that I can flip for just white. And they're powerful enough. Tracker's alright, I guess. So, I don't know. Ooh, Granite Witness this late is kind of exciting. Scapegoat's a little weird. Okay, I mean... It looks like I managed to hang on to white. Which at first wasn't... I didn't realize was what I was doing, taking, you know, Dogwalker and 2 Granite Witnesses or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, those are white. That's what they have in common. That's what everything here has in common. Even though I wasn't taking mono-white actual cards. I don't know about this one, guys. Yeah, I think the Strider, like... I could easily have some color problems with this deck. I wouldn't mind a little bit of improvement for that. I tried to start this draft video, like, a couple hours ago. And I was getting set up and the power went out. Like... The world just wasn't ready for me. I mean, Neighborhood Guardian is a great card and should fit well with a bunch of disguise cards. I don't know if California is ever nationalizing PG&E or what it's not nationalizing, is it? When it's a state and not the whole country that's taking something over? I think it's technically still nationalizing, but I mean, I don't know. You could take the Buzz Crusher here, but I don't know why you would. Like, it's fine. But I just want more 2-mana white cards. What the hell is this? 2-mana 2/2. Oh, sure. That's fine. Although, Inside Source? I don't know. A double... This is so good. Help! Help! I mean, we're practically mono white. I think this is pretty cool. How good does Dragon Think Leonin is? It's fine. I think it'll probably say Inside Source is better. Yeah, it is, but I think flickering and art, or not flickering, like what do you call it? It's not detaining. It's like you the O-ring effect, right? Like on an enemy artifact is pretty cool. These are great. I'll take another Dogwalker, I guess. It's gotta be better even than Granite Witness or Inside Source, right? It actually says Inside Source is better, but I don't know. I want the dog. I mean, I have so much disguise stuff for 3. I guess I could be taking a 3-mana play that does something more meaningful, but I won't. I don't even know what my second color is yet. I could be anything. Could be Shock. Seasoned Consultant is probably better, though. I mean, seeing a Shock this late does make me think maybe red-white is the place to be. Karlov Watchdog, I mean, I have plenty of creatures, but I'm not excited about that. I think a Shock is... No, I don't know. I'm just going to stick with white. I'll figure something out eventually. Yeah, see, this pack, it kind of looks like maybe green's the place to be. This card would be nutso in our deck, right? This is a good card, but I don't need more disguise creatures. I'll take a Sumala Sentry. We have so much disguise. Ugh. I don't really want the Sanguine Savior. Maybe I should be trying for mono white. I don't know. I don't want any of this, to be honest. Deduce, just in case? I don't know. This pack looks like a mess. I guess Aftermath Analyst, because green is best at splashing stuff, question mark? Call Surprise Witness should be pretty okay, actually, in this deck. Alibi? It looks like red is more open than green, though, right? We just saw, like, one pack where there was some green stuff. I think I'll take the chases on. Yeah. I mean, not that any of this is all that great, really. Make your move is fine. Lightning Helix? I think it kind of has to be. Okay, so maybe we take out the Sumala Sentry. And play like red-white disguise, mostly red. Sorry, mostly white. What is this? Wow. Not for me. Inside Source is good, though. What are you? 5 mana 4/4, loves equipment. Five mana, can't be countered, active treason. Okay, I'll take a shock. Oh, I'll take it on the job. I didn't see it because I was hovering over shock, but or over this? Something like that. But yeah, I mean, you want Anne on the job. After that, a shock seems fine. I think I can take out the 2-mana Gravestone Strider thingy. There's 2 of them in this pack. Burning Masks, I don't think I want a double red card. I want to be very white. Like, we have a lot of stuff that requires double white to flip. And shock is probably better than this anyway. Hustle and Bustle? Goblin Maskmaker. We do have a lot of disguise creatures. I think I'm actually going to take the Maskmaker. He's only good on turn 1, but that's good enough for me. I don't know. Sideboard a concealed weapon or take a Felonious Rage? That's probably fine. Crimson Pulse. I think that's good for this deck. The Scapegoat is kind of interesting. So is this. I think I like the Scapegoat. So maybe we're not as heavy white as I thought we were. Now that we have a lot more early game cheap red, we're going to need access to red mana early as well as white mana. Yeah, I mean, if we want some top end, maybe it's that. I don't think I need the Suspicious Detonations. I have very little Investigate. Yeah, okay. I mean, this seems like an okay aggro-ish deck. We're obviously not running any islands or any forests, just for these 2 cards. Average mana value, I thought briefly that said 2.0, and I was like, wow, really? Even with all these disguise creatures that cost 5? No. So if we make a disguise pile again, we basically just have these 3 creatures, but there's 7 total copies of them. Okay. Call Surprise Witness. What exactly can that hit? Quite a bit. But, like, Neighborhood Guardian is the only thing it's really good to hit. Because even... Well, wait a minute. I mean, I don't know. Seasoned Consultant is fine, I guess. But most of these, like, giving them flying doesn't even do that much. It's just like a way to get them back. I think I don't want this. I don't want to have to rely on a creature to have died. 8/8 seems reasonably appropriate. I wish I could run like 9/7 because of all the double white flip costs, but with stuff like Shock and Maskmaker and Scapegoat, I kind of need more red pips. I don't know. Maybe not. I could run 9/8, 17 lands. This is... I probably should, actually. Because the early game plays do involve flipping this stuff. We want to make sure we're hitting lands. I'm not sure Make Your Move is that great in this deck. I just want to kill stuff with combat. I don't want to... for one of these late game flyers. I don't have enough combat tricks is the thing. Well, Lightning Helix isn't a combat. Okay, Felonious Rage. And On the Job. And the chase is on. Maybe that's enough. Creature count 17. So that's pretty good for the Crowd Control Warden. Maybe I don't need both of these top-end guys. That's probably true. Or I could just cut the other Griffnot tracker. Have no 4-mana cards. Doesn't seem great. Let's cut the Vigilante, I guess. Well, which one of these is actually a better finisher is sort of up for debate. A 5/5 Menace for 5. Maybe I will actually keep the Vigilante instead because I'll have stuff for this to pump for sure. So it's a 5 mana for a 4/4 that immediately puts a counter on something, and then later also puts a counter on something. Okay, I mean this is. I call a lot of decks ambitious decks. This one, I don't know. It has a lot of disguise cards that require white mana. That's my biggest fear about this deck. The Dogwalker, notably, is fine either way, but the like, what is it, 3 Granite Witnesses and 2 Crowd Control Wardens feel a little bit silly. Oh, I forgot to even consider cutting Demand Answers. It seems like a good card to have right now, so I'm sort of glad I didn't, but... Oh no, they have a spell on turn 1. This is cheating, man. Surveilled Top. This is a target creature you control. Interesting. I wonder why I'm not allowed to aim. Oh, they don't want you aiming it at their stuff and just getting a 2/2 out of it for nothing. Okay. Although I don't... When would that even happen? When their stuff's about to die, but your stuff isn't, you pump up their stuff and it still stays that way? I don't know. Seems weird. Maybe if opponent's about to sacrifice something? No, that's usually as a cost. I don't know. Well, this looks horrible. We're getting absolutely beat up here. This is an instant, so I'll Demand Answers, dumping probably Felonious Rage to just keep all the creatures and lands. Oh my god. Maybe dump a Mountain to keep all the spells? Because I kind of need the Felonious Rage to win some combats here. Okay. That's something. Could run this out and have Felonious Rage in case they're about to kill it. Or just play like a Granite Witness. Granite Witness seems okay. I mean, so does this. Problem is, opponent's never going to run out of gas because of Assemble the Players. I assume their deck is built to encourage drawing such cards. Did that come off the top? It did, didn't it? And I guess it is a creature spell with power 2 or less. Very funny. Run this out? Hold Lightning Helix for this, I guess. I mean, I just can't win on value, and I can't win on tempo either because they have so much. I have to kill that tunnel tipster before it gets out of hand, I think. I know it's just a 1/1, but I guess eventually I can catch up on value with Case of the Crimson Pulse. Okay, could be something. I want my land back, man. I can flip this and start swinging for 3. That's another way to win, I guess. Could Crimson Pulse... Discarding what, though? Let's try to get a land. I think I just swing in. Swing in with this as well? Then I could untap it, but then this would be tapped. I don't know. I don't like how this is going. Maybe I was supposed to be using Case of the Crimson Pulse more aggressively. Trying to empty my hand since that's kind of my win condition. You know, could have kept this mountain. Opponent's been missing a lot on Assemble the Players, huh? Okay. Oh, so big that even Felonious Rage doesn't kill it, huh? That's a problem. Well, I mean, the point of this was at least I get a 2/2, but... I guess I should have known. When they didn't attack with it even with 5 mana, it kind of had to be this card. They can just trade this for a 1/2. Doesn't seem very good. I can just play another flyer, but they have a reach creature, right? I want to wait until these are in the graveyard, ideally, although it doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon. Inside Source also would have been a way to deal with this if I'd kept Felonious Rage in hand, right? I could pump it and then also Felonious Rage it. I mean, I guess I can turn this into a 6/6. Let's get out some jumpers, I guess. Actually, I could even triple block if I had to. Doesn't seem like a great play, but I could. Okay. We got them to quiet down at least, and they've emptied their hand. Alright, sure. Man, I really need a land here. I think I should go looking. This flyer doesn't seem that important anymore. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm running 17. I mean, I did discard 1. But there have only been 5 in the top 18. Pretty low. Come on, get out of here. What's this all about? It's not on the job where they'd be attacking with everything. Okay, I mean, I guess I'm a sucker. Destroy my gargoyle. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I have the chases on. I somehow missed that. Maybe that helps somehow? It's gonna need a lot more mana. I mean, I'm dead, right? What am I still here for? Yeah. Okay, you got me. Tough draw. Did I have fun in this match? I mean, it wasn't fun losing, but I still don't really know what to make of that prompt. What do they really want to know from me? We don't really cast black or red spells. I wonder if I should cut a mountain for a plains, run 10-7. Certainly felt like it that last game. This is fine. Remember to run out the mountain turn 1. Don't be an idiot who like can't shock them for no reason. Nice to have drawn a turn 2 play. Okay. Pretty cool. They wanted the 1/1, huh? Okay. If you say so. I guess I can run this out. I'm going to be playing plenty of stuff to pump it. Of course I'm supposed to play this. I don't know why I thought I should play Seasoned Consultant. Wow, okay, sure. My hand is certainly being confiscated. Or my brain, I guess. Seasoned Consultant is a maybe worse card than Granite Witness here. I'd like having a flyer, I think. Obviously, you know, if I'd known a land was coming, would have been nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd play the Dog Walker, right? This creature. Wait. I discarded my Granite Witness. I meant to discard this. I think. That's annoying. Oh, I should have played this pre-combat. I mean, I guess I knew that, but... Well, shoot. I still couldn't have killed this. But I could have gotten another damage in. Don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be nice to go into combat with some mana open so they don't know what to expect of me, but not as important as getting another sick creature on the board and getting a +1/+1 counter on something. Sacking the 1/1 over a clue, huh? Okay. This doesn't say you have to discard a clue to get the benefit, so it's correct to... How do clues at the beginning of your upkeep... Well, there's never going to be a time where I'll have 0 cards, I guess, so... Okay, no attacks. No blocks either. I guess stop in upkeep. No, except this won't solve till end of turn anyway. Okay, it's not bad. That is sort of bad. We just ship it, though. I mean, they know I have on the job, but too bad. I think you should block this one. Your Basilica Stalker lives. But now I'm drawing 3 cards a turn. Huh. Face up it, huh? Okay. Let's see. When do you... At the beginning of your upkeep. Okay. So if I draw a card here... I'll just be discarding it. That's... I mean, that's so brave. It's just 1 life, man. I think I'd rather have a blocker if I were you. But I guess you live... This keeps you alive against shock. Maybe you're right. I could crack a clue here just for shock. Yeah, I probably should, right? Any instant, really. But shock is lethal. This clue isn't going to do anything, because like, I'm discarding my hand and I have a million cards anyway. Discard, then draw true. Yeah, okay, so let's crack this, actually. Yeah, see you later. I don't even know what I need to get rid of from them here, but I do know a 3/2 flyer is pretty cool. Let's just get rid of, like, cool creatures. Turns out they were right to attack with the 3/4, or at any rate it worked out. Can't do it this turn, though. Well, I guess, yeah, this is a detective. I could make it a 5/2. If they attack with the flyer and go to 4. Is this a citizen? No, yeah, it is. Goblin Citizen. Not that that matters in this format. What are you doing? Push-pull? It must be. Okay, but that doesn't kill me. It's not even close, right? Take 6? Then counterswing for lethal? I accept. I will not block any of these creatures. Is this an artifact? It is. Alright, well, that turned out better. What would I say happened in this game that was different from the last one? I mean, I played a 2-mana spell. That was important. Right, the Neighborhood Guardian was pretty scary. The Dog Walker. This didn't really do anything. I think I was wrong to discard the Granite Witness and keep the Seasoned Consultant. I don't think it was the play I intended to make, but I just sort of lost focus and made it accidentally. Opponent's discard choice against me was a little bit questionable. What did they discard anyway? Oh, it was exile, right? Is that... Yeah. They exiled my Shock, that's right. And then how did the Seasoned Consultant get exiled? Well, I don't know. How did the Seasoned Consultant get exiled? None of this stuff did it. You? No? That didn't. It was definitely one of their cards. I should be able to find it. This is a discard effect. This exiled Shock. I remember that. Huh. Oh, there it is. I didn't look in their exile for some reason until now. Undercity Eliminator, yes. Okay, which, I mean, yeah. I don't know if Seasoned Consultant was the right card for them to exile there, but it was reasonable. No, it wasn't. It definitely should have been the Neighborhood Guardian. That was a much bigger threat than the Seasoned Consultant. Because for Seasoned Consultant to be any good, I have to attack with all the dog tokens, and they could block the dog tokens pretty comfortably. So the Consultant was only a threat once. This is a bad hand. This is not a hand I can play. Is it? Maybe it is. I'm on the draw. I already have a 2-drop. Any land unlocks a couple 3-drops and a combat trick. These will take a long time to flip up, and this could take a while to cast, but maybe not. I guess I do keep, actually. Oh, that's so good. That's like the best draw in the deck for turn 1 in this situation. Because it actually opens up these 3-drops to be played sooner. Especially if they don't play a spell here. Or a creature, rather. That's the next best draw, I think. Or the best next draw, depending on your point of view. I would like to declare attackers. Please sign here if you consent. I'm not totally clear on which of these creatures is better to play out first. I picked this one because I don't mind trading it. It looks like it's not going to get to... flip up very soon. This one might have. What do we do? I mean, the most mana efficient thing to do is Inside Source, but Granite Witness is also a 3 mana spell, right? It's just I get to play it for 2 this turn. I guess this is also kind of nice because I can start, like with Inside Source, I can start really going off. But I think I should be mana efficient. Right, like if I draw a land next turn, I can play Bystander and Guardian. This holds up Shock, which I don't have, but could be something they need to play around. Oh. So no spells, no lands. That's nice. Not like the absolute greatest thing that's ever happened, but nice. So pump up, it doesn't really matter, but since I want to block with this one, I'll pump this one. Or no, I want to attack with this and I sort of expect a trade, actually, right? Or Slice from the Shadows? Sure. Okay, well, both stuck on 3 mana, but at least I have 2 colors. That's really good right now. That's better than Inside Source, even with 2 activations, I think. There is some, like, rarely used black, like, when it dies, bring it back, but I wouldn't expect them to use that. Or to have it, rather. Okay. Just gonna kill my other face-down creature. Not the 2/2, huh? Not the Neighborhood Guardian? I would have thought that might be a bit scarier than some unknown face-down card. Like, this card is known to be a problem. Face-down card, who knows? Could be a piece of junk. This gives us the perfect pumps to attack in with everything. Decline. Decline again. I would like to suspect it, but I'd rather get in for 1 here. There'll be other creatures to suspect later. It's looking like lethal. Just chases on GG. I don't even have to chase his on to kill them, now that I look at it. This is going to have to be quite an impactful card. I don't think black has life gain for flip up at 4. Murder, sure. Almost life gain, but we still win here. None of this... Well, there's not any black removal at 1 to worry about, I don't think. Okay, just goes to show. You only need 3 lands to win the game. Two, it's tough to win with, but 3, sure. I mean, opponent had a pretty bad draw, I assume. They had several removal spells. That's pretty much the only thing they did. They played a face down and a 3/3. A tapped 3/3, which was very important. But mostly their deck was removal, which, I mean, is about what they want, but I assume they wanted, like, green or something, right? I don't know what their other color was, but I doubt they were mono black. Elizel. Sure. I mean, I would like to draw a disguise creature for turn 2 rather, but if I don't, I can play Innocent Bystander. What's it? Is Panic Bystanders? Oh, that was from one of the, like, Crimson Vow or the one before that. One of those vampire. I can't think what it's called. Innistrad. One of those Innistrad sets, right? It was a black-white duel that could gain you life. And liked gaining life as well. Yeah, Panicked Bystander, Crimson Vow. That's right. It's not been good draws. I don't like all these lands. But I have 3 creatures on the board, including a Seasoned Consultant, so that's sort of nice. Okay. This turns on that, I guess. Keep the board nice and clean. And get in for 5. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That is even cooler. Okay. So this suspected creature really can't be blocked. Which means I can attack with 3 creatures safely again. This threatens to get in for 6. Do I care if they block like this, actually? Maybe I don't. Because to do that, they have to take 6. Yeah, go ahead. I probably don't have to suspect this creature, and having a 1/1 suspect could matter. But I'm not sure. Maybe suspecting it is good. They could have a flyer in the deck. They could also have that mythic rare that exiles suspected creatures, I guess. I don't remember his name. He's a spirit detective. I think having the 1/1 suspected is better. Okay. Yeah, of course. So if I swing in for everything, then they're taking 3 in the air. They can only afford to take 1 on the ground, which is this. So they have to block both of these, but they can do so pretty efficiently. So I don't think that's especially worth doing. Let's just attack in the air. And play a land. Oh no, save a land in case of demand answers, I guess. It's the only card in my deck that draws 2. So, and it needs the land in hand to actually draw 2. Okay, well, that first game was a fluke, maybe. Maybe this deck is amazing. I mean, it seems good. It seems fine. A little bit, you know, prone to run into trouble with the disguised creatures that are off color. We've kept some questionable hands and gotten rewarded quite well, right? That double mountain hand that I kept. I don't remember if it was this hand or this game or the previous game, but that could have gone a lot worse than it did. And the one where I've had only 3 lands all game, I don't know. That one was sort of not the greatest draw. I have never seen this avatar, I don't think. Okay, I have a creature. And here comes a Rubble Belt Maverick? No. Analyze the pollen. Is this like supposed to be Lannery or something? I couldn't quite recognize that. Nope. Wow, what a draw. Like the perfect card. Does this give trample? No, haste. Okay. So I guess we attack with everything, and then when they block here, we flip this. We buff this, but don't flip the dog walker, because, well, they probably won't block the dog walker, right? Or if they do, then I can, yeah, I think just attack all. Okay, so there are some options. We can flip this if we want, and that's the whole turn. Or we could demand answers to keep it alive. I think that's better. Not demand answers, chase us on. Nervous Gardener, maybe? I mean, it was auto tap that left up the green. It wouldn't know that this is green, but I don't know. There's not a face-up that I have to worry about at this point for 1 mana. Ooh, what is this? You looking at my 1/2 with a single green mana? Ooh, okay. Cool beans. And just make another 2/2. mean, I was gonna say keep the pressure on, but they're at 18, man. What the hell? I have not done enough damage this game, I feel. Huh. With On the Job, I don't want to make this trade, but I think I should. Yeah. I'm not really in a position to use On the Job right now. I don't want that getting bigger when this attacks. Demand answers, dumping land, I think. I could sack the clue, but I don't want to. I need cards more than I need mana right now. Okay. Dogwalker's good, I guess. They must have another 2 or less power creature for this to buff. Oh, this one. Great. Well, maybe I was wrong to block it? It's something that I don't think so. That's quite a position to try to play around that. Ouch. Okay, I have enough mana to flip this and play this and draw, so let's draw first. How do I tap exactly? I guess like that. It's looking bad. Yeah. Well, if I'd left the clue, maybe a defensive On the Job here would have done the trick. I don't know. Sure, that resolves, of course. How much damage is this? 7, 11. How much do I have? If this flips, that's 5, 7, 9, plus 12? Okay. Maybe I just eat this. If they don't have a creature, I win the game. Oh, although if this flips into something big, I do lose. I said 21, right? So I could afford to lose a 1/1 here? Just in case this is a 6/7 reach. Five, 7, 9, 12 is 21. So on the other hand, well, God, they have On the. If this is On the Job, I'm dead pretty much no matter what. But I don't think it has to be. They could just be attacking because I don't have good blocks. Well, if I block like this, 7. I don't die to On the Job. Okay, let's try that. It was the 6. It was the huge creature. Okay, but do I live? 12. Yeah, I'm fine. And then I win. Unless they have hard-hitting questions? They would have used that pre-combat, I think. Yeah. Okay, whew. Got them. They overcommitted. I think that was definitely an error on their part, right? Like, it looks tempting to swing in when you have this huge threat to kill me, but On the Job is a card that you should expect my deck to run and maybe have in hand. And so whenever you're completely exposing yourself like this, you should think, do I die to On the Job? And if so, I don't know, like, maybe you should play into it because you don't have any other chance or something. But in this case, I think my opponent was in quite a commanding position. They could have held back a 2-2. Or something like that. And then they wouldn't die. Well, they would die to On the Job, though, because I don't have to... I do have to chump, because... Well, would I? Let's see. 7, 10, 14. Yeah. I guess they don't have lethal. If I don't block, this attack was lethal. And no blocks look appealing to me. So this was a reasonable play to try to get lethal, I guess. And they didn't know this was a Dogwalker. They didn't know I had 2 more 3/3s and an extra power on Dogwalker. So it sort of looked like On the Job wasn't killing them. And I guess at that point you have to ask, am I dead to Dogwalker plus On the Job? And that's maybe asking a bit much. Maybe this was right because the chance of me lethaling them out of nowhere is so slim. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how... Like, they already saw 1 Dogwalker from me. How many can one deck have, right? It's not a card that gets passed around too late. So... yeah, maybe they're right. Try to kill me before I can draw enough creatures that On the Job kills them. Little do they know, I actually already have that. I'm not sure about blocking the 4/4 versus the face-down creature, though. Blocking the 4/4 is guaranteed to stop 4 damage. Blocking the face-down might stop a lot, but might not. And blocking the 4/4 was enough to make it so that, like, there wasn't a face-up they could flip that would kill me, so... Oh, it's Pinkie Pie. We don't see that many My Little Pony avatars. Great. I accept. All it needs is a Goblin Mask Maker, but, you know, with this card, that's almost... Turn 1, it's probably not better than Goblin Mask Maker, not when you have a Dogwalker in hand, but... it's still pretty good. I think I might just face up a Dogwalker here. So I can play this on 3. I don't really have time to flip it. Doesn't happen too often, but here you go. Vigilance, suspected 3/1. I guess it's okay. The Vigilance is wasted, but I get 3 damage in around their 2/2s or whatever. And I can always Felonious Rage this. Although, I'd rather just play a face down. What the hell is this? A 0/1? I don't even need to Felonious Rage here, huh? On the Job, though, would be pretty sick. Gets in 4 extra damage, kills their token, and keeps my Dogwalker alive? I accept. Okay, I mean, I think it's about lights out here. Yeah, that's lethal. I couldn't tell you if I had fun. The match was so short. It didn't really make it out of my short-term memory. But it was fun. We got to play a face-up Dogwalker. One doesn't do that very often, as I said. A beautiful curve out from the deck, right? Important stuff to do with all 15 of my mana for the first 5 turns. Sure. I have a 2-drop and some other stuff. Obviously, we're going to wait on the Crimson Pulse until we've played all the actually useful cards from hand. Or most of them. Until there's nothing better to do, I guess, which is kind of how one behaves with every card, so not that interesting a revelation. No attacks, sadly. Blue-white detectives should give us a run for our money. Just run out of flyer and pass again. Next turn we should be able to attack all and maybe even tap down one of their blockers? Yeah, that seems like the play, right? This? Or this? Yeah, the flyer, I guess, right? Sure. They obviously trade with the 3-2 here, which is sad. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to tap this down so they wouldn't have as good a trade for it, but then they can trade for a flyer? I don't know. I think it was probably right to tap this, because if they trade for flyer, they're not killing my other guy. I don't know. Still looking pretty cool right now. Ooh. Oh, I could untap it, though. It's got vigilance. Yeah. Then at some point in the future, oh, they're gonna regret not tapping not leaving double blue up, huh? What the hell is this animation? Huh. Anyway, yeah, I think untap this. To force them to waste more mana on it. They're just gonna trade with it? No, you have to trade with this one, obviously. Okay, well, we've tied up 2 of their mana. No more lies. Oh, no. Well, that is sad. They again didn't leave open They didn't leave open the double blue. What are you thinking, man? I think Case the Crimson Pulse is better than the detective right now. Or the vigilante. Is it a detective? It's not. Just... I don't know. I mean, is it though? There's no 2/2s. This is just a 4/4. But maybe that's good enough? Probably is, right? Well, this survives Counterspell, I guess. Although, what are the odds? I'm deciding now, because if I'm doing it pre-combat, I want it to be this one, so I have my combat tricks available for combat. I think I'll... Yeah, let's get this going, but... tap like that, please. Okay. They've taken 6 damage just to auto-tapper. It's the saddest thing. There you go. What? Oh, I mean, this is bad, but it's not. I thought it was the one about the missing, the uneaten feast or whatever. Which is even worse. Come on, man. I just needed any spell. All the same, getting to flip that's decent. Any spell is the greatest top deck in the deck right now. It gets a counter? Oh. Alright, good enough. I'm trading them off. I guess I could have held the 4/4, but I like clearing the battlefield here. I don't know. Maybe it just lets them be 2 mana efficient with their clues or something. Oh, the chase is on! Lethal! Okay, maybe. I don't know about that play, but... let's first suspect this. They don't seem to have any instants. Got him. I just can't get over those auto taps, man. Actually, that's weird because the first time I get it. Auto tap only pays attention to abilities that are currently active at the time it is paying a cost. And at the time that you are casting the Dramatic Accusation, you don't have the ability on it, which costs double blue. So auto tap doesn't know it should hold double blue for you. The player should know that and should therefore manually tap. But okay, I make that mistake often enough. Other players, especially in like silver, make that mistake all the time. Fine, I get that. I don't get how it happened the second time. Because auto tap did know they had a double blue ability on the battlefield, and they left up 2 mana. And it was a blue-white duel and an island. Sorry, a plains. I get that they had no more lives, which requires blue-white, but they would have also had blue-white if they had kept up... no 2-drop, but I guess that's life. If they had kept up the blue-white duel and an island. So, what happened, auto tap? I thought its goal was kind of like to try to find a way to keep as many of your spells available as it can. And unless they had something that required double white in hand that I never found out about, it just failed there for no reason. So maybe what happened is that I didn't notice. They actually tapped down to just the blue-white duel and then played a plains, in which case auto tapper couldn't help them. That would explain it. I didn't notice that happening, but I wasn't really paying attention, so it definitely could have. I guess this is better than Inside Source, right? Well, I don't know. Inside Source is a good blocker for their 2/2. And next turn, whether I have 3 or 4 mana, this gives me a good play. I guess. Playing this, I would kind of want 4 mana specifically to flip it up and Lightning Helix. With 3 mana, I could play another Granite Witness or the Inside Source, but that doesn't feel so great. And I want to get the 2/2 trading into this before... Okay. Weird. I think you should have attacked first, because then I would block with this instead of this. Alright. I wanted to get the trade off, if possible, before they had the 5 mana to make some really good flips. I guess it's just Granite Witness number 1, 2, or 3, huh? I don't think I attack. Yeah, I need to respect that this game they seem to be the aggressive deck. They're on the play and I'm missing mana. They're going to try to kill me. I need to be trading off aggressively. I don't have any cool tricks available. They might. What about this? This gets absolutely wrecked by the chases on. It's okay against another +2/+2. It's bad against Felonious Rage. I guess I let them use a combat trick on 2/2 if they want. Okay, 4th land. We're not completely lost yet. So flipping this and killing their suspected creature seems actually pretty decent right now, but I can't because I don't have 3 white sources. So it's not decent, it's illegal. So I guess just run out of Griffknot Tracker? Face up, Offender at Large. Okay. Sure, I was gonna double block the 4/2. I don't really have the mana to flip this anytime soon, so it's basically just a 2/2. I'll keep the 3/2 flyer instead. And we should constantly be on the alert for, like, is on the job lethal? How do I stop on the job from killing me? Oh, with the land, suddenly this would have been a 4/3. Well, but I still wouldn't have the mana to flip it anytime soon, I guess. Okay, I guess I just have to play this and trade it for a 5/4. So this is blocking dogs, which is fine. If I attack and they swing all, yeah, which they would, I think. It seems pretty passive, but I think that's my role this game. Yeah, see, if I'd swung with this, they'd be happy to attack with the dogs, I think. Alright, no combat tricks remain. What did they spend 2 mana on? Oh dear, I cannot cope with this. I need another one of these to exile stuff out of their graveyard. No? Again, Auto Tapper doesn't know I'm about to have a double white ability on the field. Oh, I could play both of these, I guess. That probably is a good idea. So if they start getting pushy with this, I can race. Although, can I? No. Not with their 2/2 menace. I could Lightning Helix that, I guess. Well, oh, right. They spent their 2 mana previously on a clue when I was asking where it had gone. I mean, I can't take 5, I don't think. This still gets... Well, no. This works against the Chases On, I guess. In case they drew it. Yeah, alright. I mean, they'd be happy to use the Chases On. It kills one of my creatures. But it doesn't, like, let this live. It's just a 1-for-1. Whereas if I blocked with fewer creatures, the Chases On would really murder me. But now this thing is just untouchable. I need some way to... Ooh, Lightning Helix face? Surely not. Lightning Helix, a 1/2? I guess. Oh, I should have played this pre-combat in case I drew, like, the 1-mana combat trick. Or shock, I guess. Okay, face up. Let's solve that case. Kind of the sickest 2 cards I could draw there. Actually playable with just a single untapped white mana. Or red mana. I forget already what land I just played. Ooh, no attacks. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. No 3/3 flyers, please. Swing in with a menace 1/1. It's losing. It's leaving my hand anyway this turn, so. And I can trade a dog walker for a dog, I guess, but I don't think I have to. I can Felonious Rage when they double block, and that helps. It's much better than Felonious Raging just for a 2/2, because this also kills a dog, and I get to keep my dog walkers. Alright, there's 2 on the jobs in the deck. Let's go. Is there any Granite Witnesses left? Have I played all 3? I have, okay. Played all the dog walkers? I haven't. There's 1 left, I think. This is scary stuff. But 3 cards is so many. Any artifacts? Or enchantments? No. Yeah. I mean, this is a little bit bad. No reason to flicker this, is there? Oh, it doesn't even flicker. It's exiled until this leaves. Okay. Seems very bad. You may... Okay, I have to target it. And then I decline. This Phoenix is a real problem. Okay, come on in. Sure, very funny. Okay. Can I... like, what if I just attack all here? They take 3 in the air. They could block everything on the ground, and then the chase is on isn't doing much. Well, it's killing their 5/4, I guess. I mean, I have to make some kind of move, right? No. Incorrect. I could just, wait to draw on the job. There's 2 of them, right? Did I bottom one in Mulligan or something? No? There's 1 of them. I don't know why I thought I had 2. I don't think attacking here makes a lot of sense. I could... well, oh, I have to spend the chases on now or it's gone. Right, of course. Well, in that case, I certainly attack in the air to get in 3 damage. Or 8. Hang on. If I attack like this and they don't block everything, I kill them. Would they block everything? I mean, I think so. Yeah, I don't think this makes sense. Just the flyers, please. I think keeping this is more important than doing... not 8, 6. It would have been 6. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, keeping this is better than doing 6, is my opinion. Oh, I'm supposed... I mean... shoot. I was thinking I had to use this clue to, like, save this creature, but of course I'm discarding the card at the start of the next turn, so this is just a total waste. I could sacrifice an artifact. I don't really have any that I want to sacrifice, I don't think, so this really is just totally useless. I have enough mana that next turn I could have cracked a clue and used the spell, but not this turn. Yeah, just a terrible, terrible clue crack. I will take it. I don't really care to trade one of my creatures for a 2/2 menace, because each one of them represents a possible, like, 4 damage to the face. I cracked a clue because I was like, oh, maybe I'll draw a combat trick that helps with this, but I don't think that's even possible. Alright, ship it. They take 5 in the air, and they have to let in a ground creature as well. I mean, the card in their hand could do something. They're not necessarily dead, but it's looking pretty good for me. Damage, please. They do have something. I'll crack the clue this turn because... Okay, they're not going to make me... Because I could actually, like, play the spell I get, and it could matter. Sure. Case of the Crimson Pulse to the rescue. And I was right. I was the control deck, right? My job was to stay alive until Case of the Crimson Pulse let me just overwhelm them. Even though I misplayed it twice. Once it was already on the field. Cracked a... Or wait, did I only do that once? Was it another game that I cracked a clue, and then this game I did it one more time, or did I do it twice this game? I don't remember. Well, I mean, it's kind of an exciting surprise victory, because I didn't think this deck was that amazing, but I guess it was good. Any thoughts about what to call this? It's just Boros beats, nothing too exciting. Boros mono white Boros. Mono white Boros. Sure, very funny. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.